I was released from Joyceville Federal Penitentiary in 2015 after violating my parole. I became a crack dealer at age 16 until age 25. And I spent several years in prison through that time as well. And since then, I've brought more of my dreams and aspirations to life than I can count. From earning over $100,000 a year at the peak of my career with LA Fitness, owning brand new Cadillacs, driving $100,000 cars, buying and selling property. Now I'm self-employed. I'm so blessed to be able to do something that I love while traveling the world. I haven't seen a Canadian winter in 3 years. And the best thing is, I genuinely help change people's lives for the better. It feels so good. It was no accident that I built this life for myself. When I was in prison, I had nothing but time to think. Everything had been taken away from me multiple times. But when I thought deeply about it and observed the people around me, I realized that I don't want to be like them. And most of them were stuck in that cycle and they'd never break out of it. In the 8 years since, I've been totally detached from that lifestyle and those people. And so many of them that I've known in the past have died or caught longer prison sentences. Someone who's once my best friend is doing 10 years right now, and his daughter wants absolutely nothing to do with him. She's named after me. Her mom overdosed last year and is no longer with us. It's so easy to make excuses about how you're suffering and say that there's nothing you can do about it. But I realized I had one thing left: my time and what I chose to do with it. So I decided I wouldn't continue to let myself degenerate and just try to waste time away until my release like most of the other people in there were doing. I began relentlessly improving myself, and through working out, studying, and reading books, I kept those habits with me when I got out. I kept learning and developing myself, and I committed to always acting with morals and ethics, no matter what, no matter how hard it was, right? Because I know all too well the consequences of doing the opposite. The biggest key that I learned was personal accountability. That means not looking outside of yourself for blame or answers to anything, but instead looking inside and asking yourself, what can I do to get a better outcome? I push myself harder than anybody I know, and I always take pride in being the hardest worker in the room. From being a roofing laborer to doing fitness sales, you name it. And now I live a life that others only dream of because of the sacrifice I've made. It's not easy to pass up what everyone else is doing. Smoking, drinking, partying, clubbing, wasting time and money. But nothing worth having comes easy. I was a kid from a small town that's got one of the biggest drug problems in all of Canada. I've gone through so much physical and mental abuse, even from my own family members, that it almost brings me tears to think about it. And I've screwed up in almost every way possible, but I didn't give up. So if I can do what I've done for myself, from starting to only really give it a go at age 26, imagine how much change can be made if we start even younger. Thank you.